I had just moved into a new house up in Oregon. First time living in the countryside, and honestly, I was excited to connect to nature, even though it was the first time I was truly alone in my life. Now, moving went well, but as soon as I unpacked fully, my area's power went out. Fuck, I muttered. Breaker blew, and the nearest town was about 40 miles away. Great first impression. I'm not an alcoholic, but just to pass the time, I drank a few. I wasn't drunk or anything, just a little tipsy at most. I, anyways, afterwards went to bed. Randomly woke up in the middle of the night. Power was still out, and I just kept tossing and turning, but I just couldn't fall asleep again. Probably just the nerves. The cycle continued for what felt like forever, until I heard a creaking sound coming from under me in my home. I jolted upright. Alcohol and no sleep were really a bad combo, but just wanting to be safe, I got up to check anyways. Fight or flight was pretty bad. The adrenaline had kicked in, but with every step my gut just kept telling me to go back and just not go down. But I had to, for my own safety. It was clear nothing was out of the ordinary except my kitchen window that was open. The wind was pretty wild that night. It was also a little rainy. I closed up and went back to my room. This time I managed to fall asleep again, but it was quite short-lived. I woke up again, randomly. No more rain, but a lot of creaking. All of a sudden my door opened. I lived alone. It was only me in my home, and I froze. It was like something was pushing me down. Three things walked into my room. Their presence made me shiver, and the air went cold. They were wearing pale white robes with black eye holes. I couldn't see their faces though. And they spoke in what sounded like Latin, hissing. They stood at the foot of my bed and just watched me for what felt like eternity, until two of them broke off from the middle one and sat beside my feet on the bed, each holding me down. I felt powerless. All three spoke in sync, and each hiss got louder, and then they stopped. They all got up and left, all while still looking at me. That night I didn't pack. I just got out, drove far away and stayed in my car for the night. The following day I went back, and my house was empty, except for 3 candles, still burning.